Because I feel this insane. I don't wanna hold you. Just get out of here. Don't make me stay again. I just wish you disappear. But to the next one. Hell out. But to the next one. Cause I never gonna want you. Yes. But to the next one. Hell out. But to the next one. Cause I never gonna want you. See, listen to me. Sound like a woman, but when we do what you put with me, say it with me. I'll be wrong. That thing never been kind, but I keep on rolling strong. But to the next one, give it hell out. But to the next one, because I never gonna want you. Yes. But to the next one, give it hell out. But to the next one, because I never gonna want you. Yeah. Want you. Let's be quick. Break back. You're gonna stuck in stuff, so you should. Oh, but you get. I know who you are. If you're a low down low, evil is the back. This back back. You jump shit at the sight of a thing. And he is dying with my thing in hand. You ain't the first one to know you won't. Plans jump from the future right. Man, but that's fine, baby. I can't look at the road. But to the next one. Is it come out? But to the next one. Doesn't ever gonna want you. Yes. But to the next one. Is it come out? But to the next one. Doesn't ever gonna want you.
What's up, bitches? What's up? But Swan, how are you in here? I love it. And there you go, Swan, or anybody else who wants to come in here and chat. No pressure, guys. Have you ever come in here and I see you and you just don't want to chat or pop up on the screen and let everybody see you? Perfectly fine, guys. I'll live. It would be nice to have Swan on the screen, though. Because Swan will actually make other people want to jump in here. Because he's got just a really nice personality. Me, I scare people off. It is what it is, but Swan, I got some good stuff for you today. I can't jump on though, too much to do today. Okay. How are you going to be here? You going to look at my finds today? What's up, Wolfie? Hey, Wolf, Swan's not going to be joining us tonight on the video. He's got a lot going on, so you're welcome to come in though if you want to, bro. Anybody is. Anybody else is out there? Guys, I found some cool stuff today. I'm going to show you. Not a lot, but holy balls, it's pretty cool. I can't wait to show you. Let me take a drink of water as I finish off the last remnants of what's in my mouth. Swansman. Who's this?
It is I.
Is it Wolfie?
It is me.
Hold on. Swanson?
Hello?
Swanson?
Swanson.
What's it say? It's got a weird name next to your name.
Hold on.
Is this Wolfie?
Hold on.
Oh, you put that up there, Wolfie. Didn't you put your username in?
Wolfie, who's Wolfie?
Oh, who's this, bro? You knew?
Shouldn't every swan have a man?
Wow, listen, Swan, you hear that?
Wait, she was supposed to be on this.
This is Wolfie. Wolfie, why are you being a jackass? You had me for a minute, bro. You had me for a minute. Hey, did you see my live stream today from the vehicle?
Yeah, I seen that. Part of it.
I was in a rare form, wasn't I? I was kind of I calmed down. I calmed down towards the end, right? Why didn't you say something?
Do what?
Why didn't you say something?
Because when I seen it, you was not live.
Oh, okay. Okay. You know, Wolf, I feel bad about that because after I ended it, I thought it was a pretty good little stream, but after I ended it, I really felt bad because I didn't stand up for Christians like yourself, which I should have. I really should have. Looking back on it, I'm like, man, I need to start doing that more often because the good Christians out there are very underrepresented. Oh,
Right.
God.
I understand what you're saying, but in the end of it, it will be, Christians taking care of Christians and, such and such.
Yeah, yeah. You're not part of that vileness, man. You're not part of that vileness. So, yeah, and I know you know that, bro. But sometimes, if I get extra ranty, I want to let everybody know, hey, man, it's just no hard feelings. I may have I think I went to get dinner or not dinner, lunch, and I eat probably one meal a day. So, just so y'all know that, usually, I don't know why I've always done that. It just is what it is. I wind up eating a meal. How about you, Wolf? Are you that way?
I usually eat at the end of the day, which right now it's like it's that's when my appetite's really the biggest. I can probably snack throughout the day and be fine. That's even with if I got a breakfast going to work or something like that, such at one of your government ran facilities, such as like Burger King, Hardee's, and all the other places. But anyways, eating at one of the, getting a breakfast. I go to work. I really don't eat until, coming home that even, because I guess it's like I really rather have a home cooked meal than eating out.
Yeah, you're a forager. You're a forager like I am. You're a forager like I am. I'll snack during the day a little bit, but it's never going to be. I'm the same way, bro. I've really started. I know you guys see me eat a lot of fast food on here. It's not that much, man. I do cook. She cooks. We have, first off, Solitaire, get your ass in here. Hit that link right there and get in here. I saw you the other night. The link right there, Gen X Press. If you want to do it, we need another person in here. I would like to hear from Solitaire. You remember Solitaire from the other night, Wolfie?
I'm trying to think about it. Yeah,
she was up top in the middle.
That was on the other. That was on the other one. Yes, I do.
Yeah, she's up top in the middle. She's got that crazy curly hair, man. She only shows herself every now and then, which that's okay. Nothing wrong with that. A lot of creeps out there, but she has some really crazy cool hair. I want to see it.
She kind of scares the shit out of me.
Huh?
She kind of scared
Oh,
the
hold on.
shit out of me.
She might be here. Let's see. No, that's you. Swan's mouth. You know what, man? I am so slow today. I am so slow. I just realized.
I put out a couple videos today while I was at work. No, I didn't even recognize what I was doing until I just did it. You know what I'm saying?
What kind of video did you put out, bro? What'd you
I
do?
shot out a couple of them. One of them hits kind of hard and deep. That's the last one I did.
That's what she said. That's what she said.
Um,
Go ahead.
it was well pleasured, I should say. So you're gonna bring that up as in a video that I would normally put out. Somebody messaged me on one of my videos and said I need to start doing more videos.
Yeah. Your voice needs to be heard, bro. Your voice needs to be heard.
So I did a video today that, it's more or less of a rant than it is on anything. And I brought in all acts of life on this video, all how can I permit how can I say it, like it, what you're believing in to what you're fighting for you believing in. I brought in all this in that one video. If you get a chance, go over and check it out.
I will, man. Wolf, I think about you a lot, man. I think about the situation you're in and how it's got to be tough, man. And we've talked about it before, but you just be you and continue to do your you things, okay? Even if you're surrounded by people who aren't you, there's only one Wolfie, there's only one Swan, there's only one Solitaire. So Solitaire's asking, why do I scare you, Swan's man? I'm not calling you Swan's man. That shit's not happening, bro. It's just not happening. Okay,
I don't know why I did this. I was thinking more of lines of the guild and everything else. You got your shield maidens. See what I'm saying? And I don't know why I just put Swansman on there. I do not know. I don't know if it was.
Oh yeah, I don't know. You hearing all this?
There's no bullshit in the bullshitter. I can understand that one, but
tell Solitaire why you scare her.
Silent and deadly. Really, honestly. With what I've learned and what I've seen on that live stream and stuff like that. And I even asked that the one guy that was over the live stream. I'm trying to think of his name. He's the one that actually came up with all of it. He was on there the other day, and really nobody joined him or anything like that. No one really showed up.
Did you jump in there? Did you jump in there and help him out, bro?
Well, I jumped in there, but he wasn't doing anything like cam to cam or anything like that.
Oh, okay.
But I was in the text.
Well, we always gotta jump in and help our fellow YouTubers out there, because I was talking about it with a guy today, a friend of mine actually at the Benz. He was I was telling him how we're growing in numbers so much, and he just kind of had this look, and I'm just like, dude, I get it, man. A lot of people don't understand that this is the equivalent of a social of a bar, right? It's the equivalent of going out to a bar to meet actual people. We have our own alcohol, or even if you don't, even if it's straight edge or anything like that, I don't care. But in the way I worded it, he kind of got it. I was like, man, it's just why people they just don't want to get out, man. Why would they want to get out when they can meet people? Who's what Oath Keeper? He's a fart, silent but deadly. Laugh my ass off. Hold on, Swan said something to you, Wolfie. Wolf Eyes, it's interesting. Solitaire scares you. I feel so comfortable when she's on live. I didn't get a scary feeling. She just, to me, she seemed like she was just, she would interject a point when a point needed to be interjected. She didn't just have diarrhea of the mouth like liver cheese does here, and I respect that. People who don't have to just constantly fucking hear themselves speak. I don't like hearing myself speak, guys. I'm going to tell you 100 times. Y'all like my shirt? That is, I know you can read it backwards, but Bill Lee sucks. That's the you know who Bill Lee is? What am I telling you who Bill Lee is? He's the governor of Tennessee. I wore my troll shirt out today. Nobody ever comments on it at all. No one. So what good is it if nobody's going to comment on it? Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to scare people. Swan song. You don't scare anybody. Solitaire. Well, you might scare some people. I don't know you personally, but every woman scares me, says Oathkeeper. That's a common feeling. All right, we're gonna cut through the bullshit tonight. I ain't dealing with any of the politics or anything like that. I got that off my chest earlier. If any of you guys want to get that out of the way, go ahead and do it now. But yeah, I don't want to do that tonight. I don't want to do it tonight. I've been on Facebook, and on Facebook you got trolling left and right. What the hell happened to Wolfie? Where did Wolfie go? Yeah, I'm from Tennessee. Solitaire. You can't tell from the thick molasses accent we got going on here. I'm just messing with you. A lot of people think I'm from Alabama or something like that. Every month they bleed without getting cut. They bleed for 7 days and don't die. That's what you call superhuman. I just realized what. Oh my God, Oathkeeper. Solitaire, you 100% don't scare me. I think you're great. You're real and kind, and that's what we're looking for. Real and kind, right? Wolf Eyes, please come back. Yeah, what happened to him? What did he? He must have just booted himself off. He did it yesterday on accident. I know y'all are used to me accidentally kicking you out of here because I don't know how to use this program yet. But each day that goes by, it's going to get better and better. You're not going to have this overlay on the chat. You're going to be able to read the chat, and we can get up to 10 people in here. So that's going to be good. That's going to be good stuff. And I am keeping my eyes open for when Wolfie pops back up and wants to come back on. So I got my eyes open for you, Swan. Your boyfriend's your friend Wolfie's not. He may be back. I'm just kidding. Swan. What Sliminy Cricket himself? What's up, bro? 420. Sliminy Cricket 420. I used to live in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and worked at Dollywood. Oh my God, dude. Hey, when did you work at Dollywood? I knew a singer at Dollywood, T.C. Barnett. Does that name ring a bell? He was I'm actually the reason he moved to Dollywood. To be honest, that kid came to me. I call him a kid. I was 36 and he was 22. And we both worked over at the old Bass Pro Shops, and he was in footwear, and he'd come over and talk to me, and we became really good friends. And he was a singer, and one day he came over to me and he said, "Man, I've got an opportunity," and he said, "Don't laugh at it." I said, "I'm not going to laugh at it. Why would I laugh at it?" And he said, I've got a chance to get a job at Dollywood being an entertainer." And I looked at him. I said, "What are you waiting for, bro? Go." I that's not something that I would laugh at, because that's a position that you can move up. He gets seen around town, and now the guy, he's not like uber famous or anything, but he does other things. But he also plays a lot of clubs there now too. So T.C. Barnett, look him up if you're in that area. He's a good guy. Good guy. Sings country. Slimmy Cricket, how you doing, man? Good to have you over here. I'm sorry that I didn't comment more on yours, but I read the other one there. It's good to have you, man. I'm going to come over to yours more often too. If you want to come on, man, if anybody, I'm going to put the link up again. And if anybody wants to pop on, then you're welcome. You're always welcome to pop on here. And let me make sure that what happened to Wolfie? Okay, there's a link right there. Right, that's nothing to laugh at. I think it would be cool. From 2019 to 23. What's up? Okay. All right, guys, we're going to break right into it while we wait on Wolfie. I know Wolfie's not mad or anything. Maybe something happened and he had to pop out. But, okay, first things first. I got up today. I went up to the bins. I gotta tell you the backstory on this one, guys. If you don't know and you're in here hanging out, I do me and a few people in here, especially Swan is a big. You know about Swan. You know she collects and sells. I think she sells. I know she collects. Somebody come on in here. Wolfie came by my show last night. Yeah, he was talking about you, man. He was talking about you, brother. Hey, man, Slimity, I'm just gonna tell you, man. Look, when you have these feeds at weird time, or it might not even be a weird time. It could be. They're gonna be, and I'm sure you know, man, but it's difficult to get a lot of people into your chat room. Okay. So if you're sitting in there, and I appreciate people who do this, will go into start a live stream and sit and wait and wait. You know, I appreciate that. And just keep rolling, brother. Look, we got 3 people in here right now. So, you know, sometimes we have 10, sometimes we have 3, sometimes we have 15, sometimes I'm just saying, man, I don't sell no more. Good for you. I don't. That's good. I met a lot of celebrities working at Dollywood, including Miss Dolly. That must have been awesome to meet Dolly Parton. Wolfie's pretty cool. I just, brother, I just want to, from one creator to another, I just want to tell you, keep doing what you're doing, man. There's going to be times. I was in here last night or a couple of nights ago testing out the StreamYard, and I sat in here for an hour and a half and nobody came in. And I found out old Swan tried to come in but couldn't. My link was messed up or something. I don't know. But thanks for stopping by, man. I'm definitely going to stop by your chat. Okay, or your stream. All right, we got one person in here. And I know it's Swan. Okay. So Swan, as they come back. Okay, here's somebody right here. Man behind the mic. Who's this? How you doing? Oh, it's Slimity. How you doing, man?
What's up? What's up?
What? This is Slimity, right?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, you're Slimity, right?
Yes.
But what's your name over there? What's your name on the channel?
Oh, what I got up here right now?
No, on your other channel, on your stream.
Oh, yeah, I just go by Slim's Good, Slim
Okay.
Cricket. I've been going this, but I was doing some streams for a while. I had the mic all in front of my face for a while, fucking around. I was the man behind the mic.
How long you been doing it, bro? How long you been doing it?
Going on close to 4 years now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you've been around a while. You got an old schooler right here. I've only been YouTubing for about 2 years. I'm a 1A auditor. You remember me the other night. You mentioned me. I came in. I was just sitting back watching and trying to get an idea of I mean, if I watch other streams and I see good ideas, man, I'm going to take them over to my stream. I'm not going to steal them, but I'll try to do similar things that may entertain people. You know how difficult it is to keep people entertained if you've been doing it 4 years.
Oh yeah.
But so hats off.
Yes, sir. And I hear you. Yes. I mean, there's a lot of YouTube for everybody, but yeah, I get ideas from other places. Don't necessarily.
Yeah, we borrow each other's. I mean, if you're we're not like joke writers or anything like that. If I stole somebody else's joke, I would own up to that. You know what I mean? It's that's not a real very nice thing to do. But when you're just trying to entertain people, you try to do what you can, and if and I hope Swan, I hope you're okay to watch a couple of my. You're in the chat. Scrap Iron's in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna preface this. I needed a pair of shoes today. Okay, and I've been needing a pair for a while, but I went through Goodwill, and you know how they have the shoes in the cases up front. They had Nikes up there that I liked a lot. I was like, I like those, and I was gonna ask her to pull them out of the case, but I could see they were like $25. You're talking about a used pair of shoes for $25. So I was like, no big deal. I walked around to the back where they do the rotations, and guess what? I immediately find a pair of Nikes.
Oh, look at them.
A pair of Nikes for $2.99, and they fit me. I know they're a little dirty on the bottom, but on the inside they look good. And I didn't even look them up how much they are. I was getting them for myself. So it just goes to show you. It goes to show you sometimes if you miss that first hit, don't give up because there's something else out there waiting for you.
Right on.
I'm fine. LOL.
Yeah. Hey, Swan Song. Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get Swan to come in.
Yeah. Yeah, she comes up with me. Yeah, she was on the other night, but she was it last night, Swan? You told me, or night before I was live. She said she was over at your place for a little bit before she come over to mine. I said, all right.
No,
I said I forgot to because there was so much going on at night when y'all was in the chats. We had a little bit of a crowd.
mm-hmm.
I said, well, let me go back to the chats and find him because I forgot to sub to you. I subbed to you yesterday.
Yeah. Hey, and I'm going to let you know, man. I didn't take your viewers. She was over here. She's been a viewer for a while, so I just want you to know I'm not the type to come over and try to snipe somebody's viewers over to my side because there's enough for all of us, man. I'm going to get a set time. So once I get that, if you want to work around it, you can. Otherwise, you don't have to. There's plenty of people to share.
Nah, like you said, there's a lot of YouTube to go around. Nah, I figured Swan has been there, but no, I got to caught you. I just got home from work, walked in the door, was scrolling through. I said, well, Gen X is live. Then I came on there and I said, well, damn, look, there's Solitaire's up there. There's Swan Song. Fuck,
Solitaire's the first time she's been in here.
Yeah, she probably subbed to you the other night because she was on the panel with me the other night.
Oh yeah. And I was talking good about old Swan because Swan's the same. She's the same way over here as she is over there. Those kind of people can't help but be the way they are. You know what I mean? She's not going to be any different there or there. She's just a kind person. And I appreciate you guys see that. Solitaire was pointing it out a lot. You pointed it out a lot. Thank you for doing that.
Yeah.
We got to point out the goodness in people, man, because it seems like that's kind of slipping away. And we need, if somebody does good shit, we need to go, good stuff. By the way, you can curse in here. I don't care. Just don't use any words that are going to get me banned.
Yeah. Because I'm known to have a foul mouth without even knowing it. Sometimes I'll make a whole sentence out of curse words.
I'm a First Amendment guy, bro. So if people come in, what can I say? Oh, can I say the F word? I'm like, it's 18 and up chat. You can say whatever you want to, as long as it's not. Well, we know one word they don't need to be saying, but everybody knows that word. I'm going to show you, Swan. Swan said, I can't right now. I'm trying. I'm going to show everybody my find of the day, guys. Okay. You're not going to believe this story. All right. Now, they rolled stuff out, and I saw them when they came out, and I was like, I got to go get that. And there's pickers all around me, and they all saw it. And they're like, I look at them, I'm like, are you going for it? And they're like, no. I look over to the next person. I'm like, are you going for it? They're like, no. I said, then I'm going for it. I said, and if you get it before I do, no, pick it for me. Because you have to sprint to the bins. That's the way they have it set up here. They roll carts in, and then they make you wait behind a line, and everybody attacks like savages.
Oh, wow.
But look what it's an even better story. I will show you first, because shit like this doesn't come through the Goodwills very often. I mean, I've seen them, but check this out, guys. Look at this old ass lantern.
Oh, it's lantern. Yeah.
It's it's really, really old. I mean, it's a light fixture, right, but it's really old. There's no way I was going to let something like that get thrown in the trash. So I grabbed it immediately. And there was another one. There were two of them. This one doesn't have the rope on it, but look at that, man. Now, here's the kicker. You know what I paid for both of these together? $1.
Oh, wow. I was going to say $5.
That's a true story, man. The girl behind the counter, and I've looked one of these up, and they have value. I don't know anything. Go ahead, man.
Did you get any kind of date on it? Because that style of glasses is from that shapes from back a ways, I do believe.
I haven't done the research on it yet, man. I will when I sit down and do the research on it. I'll let you know that, absolutely. But something like that sitting around, that's the kind of stuff I love. And I know Swan loves that kind of shit. She likes the older stuff. Oh, yeah,
she's got a decent collection.
Like Libertines.
Yeah.
I'm kidding, Swan. we play games with Swan over here, and I'm sure you do over there too. She's such a good sport. She's such a good sport.
She's got a decent little collection.
Somebody's trying to get in. Hang on, I'm going to invite someone else in. No, it was you. All right. he got on with no problem, guys. He didn't get kicked out like all you other guys are doing.
Right.
A lot of people are, you do StreamYard, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the free version. I'm upgrading. I'm just going to do the basic, the core, or whatever, 10 guests. But for 7 days, they give you this free version, and it's got all kinds of stuff that you can't really use. It doesn't have chat overlay. It doesn't let you do a lot of things. It only allows 6 people at a time, whereas the next step allows 10.
Right.
How have you liked StreamYard, and how long have you had it?
Phew, I was going straight YouTube for a while. Close to about the same one. Maybe not as long as I've been like streaming, but at least 3 years. I like it better than anything I've tried.
Yeah, it's easy.
I tried Restream. I didn't like that. I've seen people using Restream, and I didn't even just like being on the live. Just won't even the same, let alone using it for my live. And
yeah, it's pretty amazing, man. I love it. I'm gonna have to eat it. I'm gonna have to eat that price and get it, because even though I'm not really making any money off YouTube right now, brother, that's not the point, man. The point is eventually I will, maybe one day, but that's okay. It's not about the money, man. It's about the freedom, and it's about the camaraderie, and it's about meeting new people. We're going to a different nightclub every night and meeting different individuals from all across the country, and I love it. So I will definitely am going to become a yearly member. I'm not. So what do you pay? About $50 a month?
A month. I think it's 45, 44, and right at 45.
It used to be a lot cheaper, but they jacked the price up on it.
20, they pretty much doubled it, even more than doubled. I think I was paying 25 because I didn't do the yearly. So was it 20 or 25?
It's 25 for like 2 months, and then they jump it up to like 42 or something. Is that what you did?
That's what I paid for, something a month. And, I didn't get enough time. There were I went live too much, 20 hours a month. I burned that up in should have burned that up in a week.
Yeah.
That was
hey man, and again, man, I think I've only been doing the live streams. I'll tell you why I do the live streams real quick if you're interested. I used to do 1A videos. All you'd see are my videos. I didn't ever do live streams, but YouTube started shadow banning my videos because of the not because if you talk about certain things now, like if you talk about race, there's certain things that'll get you. The AI will take down. They'll shadow ban you. Videos that I used to put up were getting 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 views, and all of a sudden they were getting 20 views. So I know they were dicking around. So I just decided, let me start some live streaming. We'll draw people in that way, and channel might change a little bit, but it sucks that they're doing that. They shouldn't be doing that. This is America. We got freedom of speech. I don't understand it. You look like a big freedom of speech guy. Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. And a 2A guy. I'm a 2A guy too, man. I like all the amendments.
Yeah,
I think we need to keep them in there. Kind of going crazy right now. Those lanterns look like it's something that came off a ship. Yeah, maybe so, Oathkeeper. Yeah, they probably came off. Maybe they were a boat light. Yeah, that would make sense.
That would, yeah. Huh.
I don't know. Maybe
small boats with some stern lights with a similar glass to that. I mean, they wouldn't be the bow light or whatever, but that looks like that shape of that glass. Maybe a boat.
Yeah, who knows? I'll let y'all know when I find out. Especially if they're worth something. And to be honest, for $1, who cares if they're not worth anything? Shit, I'll use those for decorations. And look on the wall, all this stuff I've found. Wolfie has claimed the gremlin Gizmo. Wolfie really wanted that, so I said, you know what, Wolfie, I know what that thing's worth. It's worth $40, but he's a good viewer, so I'm just going to send him that. And I usually don't do stuff like that because I ain't got no money, bro. But Wolfie really seemed infatuated with it, so I was just like, well, if it's going to have a good home with you, let's send it over to you, brother. all those acts of kindness add up, right?
Yep.
Eventually, if you do little things like that, things come back to you. That's the way I feel. Also, criminy, right? Lemony. What?
Slim's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Slim or Cricket's funny.
Explain
Slim,
that.
it's based on I'll make it real quick.
I know what it's based off, but go ahead, tell everybody.
Well, and plus, yeah, it was off of Jiminy Cricket, obviously. The Cricket thing is
The lemony snicket. Is that what it was?
Sliminy Cricket, like from Pinocchio.
Yeah.
Play on words, but when I was a kid, my stepfather grew up all my life with me, and my youngest brother, he had a nickname. He called my youngest brother Buzzard. Hit some because he'd eat every damn thing. And I guess I was always them stopping around, getting into shit. But my nickname was Cricket. It was Cricket all my life growing up. Miss Cricket. When I got growing up, people started calling me Slim because not the opposite. They used to call a big person. I was actually really slim, and I still am. So they would call me Slim. Then another boy worked with Izzy. He got calling me Slimmy Cricket, just kind of like that, just play on words, Slimmy Cricket. And went with. And then I started channeling. Well, first I came into my full name. I was like Christopher G, whatever it was my name. I didn't know, but then I changed it to Cricket. And I just used those play on words off of 2 nicknames I've had all my life.
Hey, I'll tell you this, bro. I love the name, and I'm going to tell you. I get how you changed your name because a lot of people don't want to be doxxed. But you're putting out good content that you don't need to worry about being doxxed. You know what I mean? The people who need to worry about being doxxed are people who, may have done well. We do need to worry, I guess, a little bit because there are some crazy people out there.
Yeah, but there's channels that's got all the drama shit going up in the damn thing too. That's usually got all that going on.
Yeah. She's asking where did all the CTGs go tonight? There's only a couple of us in here. Maybe, I don't know. I assume that maybe he had to run and take a dump or something. I mean, I don't assume the worst because he got somehow disappeared and hadn't come back yet.
What's that mean again? One song told me what the CTG means, but I forget.
It means we have like a core group of people in here. I'm going to tell him because he's another streamer. I usually don't tell anybody, but we have a core group of people here that from my streaming, and we talk about so much stuff, and we're pretty open, man. We have Christians, we have atheists, we have agnostic, we have red, we have blue, we have everybody. And we try to, critical thinking guild. That's what it is. Swan. Way to take my thunder there, Swan. And one night I was like, you know what? I'm just the first group of people that we have, the ones that come in all the time, I'm going to give them a special name because they're critical thinkers and they're the critical thinking guild. So if other people come in later and they're like, what's CTG? What's CGG? And we're like, shh, we don't tell them. But we told you, man, because you're a legit streamer over here. We don't want to hide that from you. I would consider you a CTGer too. I've just met you, but I bet you are. Were you in the military, boss?
No, sir, I was not.
People ask me that all the time because I don't know. Maybe they think I look like a Vietnam War vet or something. I get that all the time. I'm like, no, man. I mean, I appreciate those guys. Don't get me wrong, but. I was a baby when that was going on.
I was born if that was in then probably or after then. I'm 50. I'll be 55 actually a couple days. On the 4th.
Speaking of that, brother, you missed that one comment I put because very strange. I'll be 55 February 17th.
Oh, okay. Well,
so you and me, brother. You're an Aquarius, just like I am, from the same year, just like I am. We've seen it all, haven't we, brother?
Yeah.
We've seen everything, man.
So what was the comment? Are you talking about over at my place the other night, or?
No, I just mean in general. I did comment like after you mentioned your birthday. I was like, "Holy crap! I turned 55 on February 17th." I think you missed it. That's why I was reminding you here. I think it's pretty cool. How the universe kind of brings people together. We might not be 100%. On a lot of things, but I'm telling you, brother, we are 100% on more things than you think, and that's where we're trying to get. That's where we're trying to get, where we're talking instead of. I'll do some of that. Don't get me wrong, but
like you were saying about the StreamYard, and I was going to say a second. Solitaire made a point too. I was on my live one night and we was just talking about. I was like, $44 to run. I was kind of joking. I said it costs money to run this outfit around here. Shit don't run on Perry dust.
No,
And
no.
back to it, like then Solitaire made a point. He said, "But that's you're paying for you." And I do, like I say, I look at it. I look at I'm paying for. I ain't paying for cable or something else. I'm paying for my entertainment. I'm
Yes.
paying to go to. I don't know where you at, but I got people that come from Scotland, Denmark, London, New York City, Arizona. All talking to people all over the world, all over the world. Not necessarily the country, but all over the world.
Yeah.
I like making short videos and all that. I have fun doing all that shit, and definitely have fun with the lives.
Well, that's awesome, man. And that's what it's all about. Like I said, this is to me. This is like we get to meet people, and I love it. I love it, man. Even if I never get huge, and that's we all want that to be our goal because we have a message to share. But if it never happens, guess what? I'm happy just meeting you people in here because you never know. We could get really close, and one of you guys reach out to me for help. I'm going to try to give you help if I can. If I ever have to, and I'm not talking about money wise because I'm a broke son of a bitch, but I'll help you in any way I can. You know what I mean? We give a lot of moral support, man. People will come in here and tell us like really big, really deep problems. And our people will get in there and say, "No, you don't beat yourself up about that. And we'll give them advice." And we have so many different people who can add a little bit of expertise. I love that, man. That's amazing to me. So when I went and watched your feed the other night, bro, I'd been thinking about doing StreamYard for a bit. But after I watched your feed, I was like, oh, yes, I'm doing StreamYard. I'm absolutely doing StreamYard because he's doing it right. I get a chance to see the people I'm talking to. For a while, you couldn't see them. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like, I just got to keep talking. So
that's like you were saying too up before you come in. I don't sometimes people ask me Solitaire. It's like, man, I don't know how you do it. I'd be done in 20 minutes. I'll say it'd be a fucking hour and a half. Da da dee da 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 da.
Play music.
I'll play some tune or something. Like,
I play music. We play games. I have all kinds of games that we always play. Actually, I grabbed one today from the Goodwill. Let me tell you a funny story about Goodwill real quick. These sons of bitches, today I went in there and I found, I told you what I found, but up front I found something different. I found a single stitch shirt, which means it was before 1999. It's vintage. Any vintage shirt, most of them have a little bit of value. This was a Harley Davidson and it didn't have a tag on it. So I know their policy. If it doesn't have a tag, they won't sell it to you. But I was like, okay, I can either put this right here and walk out, or I can take it up to the counter. And I took it up to the counter, and she told me you can't buy it. And I said, can you price it right now? And she was like, no. I said, can you get a manager? She said, I am the manager. I'm like, why can you not price something when somebody's standing right here with money ready to give to you? She could have priced that shirt at $40 and I would have taken it. Because I know that what that shirt's worth. I know it's probably worth about $80. Could be worth a lot more, depending if it's a rare design. And then she told me some guy came in yesterday and bought like 100 of them. I was like, excuse me? And she said somebody donated like 100 of these shirts. And a guy came in yesterday and bought 100 of them. And I'm like, well, he's sitting on a gold mine. He can sit there now and just dole those out. And, he's good for him though. I'm not mad at them. I was mad that they wouldn't try to sell me the shirt. It's just like it doesn't seem like common sense. You know what I mean?
No.
They're trying to make profit. They're trying to make a little bit of money. It's donated free. So why can't you give me a price? I don't know. Maybe they want to take it in the back and look it up and see if it's worth $1,000 before they price it. It never used to be like that. The prices in Goodwills have gotten ridiculous because their CEO up top is being a prick, man. Greed.
Really?
Greed. Let's see what we got here. Who else we got? Look at all these February baby boys. Look at Swan calling us baby boys. Swan, you're the only person that I would take that comment and not be mad about. You can call me a baby boy and I'll be happy. How about you, bro? If Swan called you baby boy, you wouldn't be upset, would you? No. Swan's cool as hell. And y'all are all on the West Coast out there, aren't you?
No, that's about. I'm East Coast.
Oh, where you at?
North Carolina.
Oh yeah, man, great state. How'd you survive? How much snow you got right now?
Me personally didn't get it. There's a little bit laying around on the ground still.
It-
But I got about 3 to 4 inches here this weekend. But I mean, the coast got over a foot. We got hammered at the coast this go around, and places north and east. There's other places that got over a foot, but it kind of I was
yeah.
in a little area where it didn't get a whole lot.
Well, you got lucky, man. Just like me, I got lucky. We got ice all around us, ice storms, people without power. We have power. We never lost power. So whoever you believe in, whether it be God or whatever, I thank them because I know how lucky we were here. Ice storms, nope. I don't want to have nothing to do with those. And I know you know about ice storms being in North Carolina.
Oh yeah, now that's what we had not this past, just a couple of days ago weekend, but the weekend before that's what we got here. But luckily that didn't end up as bad as they had said, because they were talking about a half inch of ice, freezing rain ice at one time, and I was like, shit, the power's gonna be out and all this shit. But we stayed good with that one. But that's what we
That's good, man. That's good. I know there's a lot of people died. A lot of people died in this ice storm, man. It was a bad thing. It was Nashville got pretty messed up. I'll tell you a funny one. I saw a video today of or pictures from Pensacola, Florida. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but they've had a lot of cold wind blowing through like for the last few days. And what's happened down there, something's going on. The water has receded on the beach. And I saw pictures like way down, like 100, 200 yards. And I saw pictures and I'm like, that tells me to run for the hills. Because usually that means there's a tsunami coming in. But no, it was a natural phenomenon that doesn't happen very often. And I thought it was pretty fascinating. You had a lot of people out there with Geiger counters and shit trying to, I don't know if they're called Geiger counters. Geiger counters are the nuclear things with the beep things. What are they called, man? You go around trying to find stuff under the ground. I can't think of it right now.
Detector, I guess.
Metal detector. Yeah,
might be a more fancier word than metal detector, but metal detector. Yeah.
Hey, those are the smart ones. The ones that were out there doing that, because that's where water always is. You know what I mean? And now all of a sudden it's not there. Oh yeah, you take a metal detector out there, you're going to find lost rings. You're going to find money. You're going to find stuff out there. I guarantee you. I knew a guy in Pensacola who that's what he did for a living. He went out on the beach and he just used a metal detector and he found things. So yeah, it was just very strange. But if anybody out there, man, if any of y'all are dealing with that kind of crappy weather that's been going on, stay safe. We're going to get out of it. It's going to melt and spring's right around the corner. And you know what I say here's what I say to the groundhog today. Right here. I got this for you, groundhog. Groundhog came out today and said, yeah, we're going to do 6 more weeks of winter. I said, like hell we are. You going out of here, groundhog. We're going to have a groundhog barbecue tonight. He's always wrong. He's wrong a lot, man. What's your sign say, man? What's your sign back there say?
The yellow one?
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Oh, that's awesome. Where's that? Did you have that personally made, or?
I had the actual road sign. I scored. I don't know where I scored that from somebody road sign. I didn't take it off the road sign post, but I'm sure somebody did it.
That's all right, bro. That's all right.
He made that. I had my sister-in-law does that stuff, that cricket cut or whatever, where they make out the
cricket.
Yeah, that thing, one of those things. So I had her. I said, man, I told her, I said, I got this sign. I said, I always do this. Don't get it twisted Tuesday, which always gets twisted. We always don't get it twisted. And I said, I got this sign. It's kind of twisted, a little bit of error. That's all I got. And I had her make the letters.
Well, it's really cool, man. It's really cool. I love it.
Deals on here. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted Tuesdays. Which, like I said,
did y'all do a show on Tuesdays? Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's
and
cool.
And it usually gets twisted.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, our streams in here, man, they go sideways real quick, but we recover. We do okay. I get help from Swan and other people who help me recover if things start getting a little out of hand. I got a Route 66, but I got another sign up here that's really cool that I have it covered right now with a Quiet Riot album. Behind that Quiet Riot album is a sign that says "My Way" and it's got an arrow, and then below that it says "The Highway" and it's got an arrow pointing the other way. Like it's either my way or it's the highway. I love that sign. I'll show it to you. You probably can't see it,
I
but
can't really see it very well. I can see Route 66. I thought I had Route 66.
my way versus the highway. I turned my lights off. That's okay.
Oh, I got you got the little black and white little area when putting up like the one-way street signs or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And again, I'm a picker, so I run across cool stuff, and if it's super cool, it's staying in here, unless it's worth over $100. Then it's going away. Some's over $100. I may like it, but I like that $100 better. If you know what I mean.
Right on.
What do we got? Metal detector. Thank you, Swan. About time. I see it was 4 minutes ago.
Can't hear you without the headphones. I'll be right back.
All right, brother. Slim, you gonna make a cold snack slushy? What's that? A special slush that he makes? I'm heading out. Gotta help the teen kid with her homeschool work, and then get Bowser a soak in the tub. Hey, give Bowser an extra pet for me, man. He's a super cool dog, and I only want him to make a fast recovery. All right, Miami got snow. I didn't know that. Wow, that's cool. Hey, Liver Cheese, I left my phone, so I'm on my laptop. What's up, relaxing music? Hey, we got relaxing music in here. What relaxing? Why don't you jump on? I'm gonna put a link up here. We need another voice in here. If you want to, somebody grow some balls and jump in here with us. Okay, the more the merrier. Relaxing Music's a guy who's a regular in here. He's a really cool guy. Hopefully he comes on. Hey, Swan. The thing about it is they brought the groundhog out when it was still dark. Of course, it's not going to see its shadow. Yeah, it makes sense. So it's the government running that part. They want us to stay inside, right? Hey, Swan. Yeah, there's that link. Relaxing. Hit that link and come see us, brother. We want to talk to you. I've never heard your voice or seen your face. If you're too ugly, I'm going to kick you out. I'm just kidding. Look at me, man. I can't be making statements like that.
That's another thing that's great once don't everybody want to come on. I know like plenty of people I try to get come up, but I've talked to people coming that have been like I've been their first live to come on. It's like, well, I'll come up on your channel. And they're like, then I'm usually a little slower key too, I'm just we'll go up on Slim, and we got a little tight little crew over there. And but yeah, I've had
I like your people. I like your people.
Timers on my thing, but and it's nice ones that'll come up and put I've like read comments for 4 years. Sometimes I put a voice to a comment. It's weird. I mean, I almost picture in my mind what's that. If I talk to them enough, I feel like they'll probably be totally off. But it's good to hear to put the voice.
Yeah, my headphones great.
Voice to the name. And if you can get a face to the name too, it's even better. But at least a voice to the name is always great. What's up, Relaxing Music?
And here's Relaxing Music. Good to see you, man. Tell us about yourself. Where you what part of country in? As long as you feel safe about it. Yeah, tell us about yourself. Tell us where you're from, and what you're doing. Relaxing is all he's big into music. I can tell you that much. A very kind person. Go ahead.
Hang on.
Everybody say hello to Relaxing.
So I live in Arkansas.
I didn't know that. In Arkansas.
I'm in Little Rock. I'm in Little Rock. I'm 2
Oh, you're in Little Rock.
Too.
Banging in Little Rock, baby. Banging in Little Rock.
I did. I told you I was going to come.
I know. I was probably high. Forgive me. Sometimes, the gummies, I already, my memory's pretty shitty, but you add a gummy to the mix.
I look like the guys that should be hunting these guys.
Hey, if I got a pair of glasses over here, reading glasses I brought in case I had to read anything. And if I put them on, me and Sliminy over here are going to look exactly alike. We look a lot alike, me and this guy. You look like a clean cut young guy, man. You're a Gen Xer. I know that. We've talked about that, right?
No, I got.
But you're a Gen Xer.
I'm old, man.
Me and this old fart over here are 54. So you ain't got us beat.
54. I turned 54 Monday.
Oh,
Whoa,
wow.
whoa. This is too much. He's got a birthday in 2 days. He turns 55. You turn 54 on Monday, and Liver Cheese turns 55 on February 17th. We got a bunch of birthday boys in here, a bunch of Aquarius. Swan, how cool is that, right? All these cutie pies on the stream. Where's Wolf? Oh, Wolfie might be here. Let me check. Shit, hang on. Let's see. Yes. No, that was relaxing. What's that? What was that?
That's one of the reasons I started watching your videos.
What was one of the reasons? Because I get high every night. No, we talk about music, man. Me and you are music guys, right? But we connect on the music level. Relaxing music will come in and bring the facts about things I don't even know about. I was a DJ for many, many years, so impressive.
This place is not all the time, but that's what the channel started as and still is for the most part in music. I don't have the facts good, but I got a lot of people that come in that do have the facts. I ain't real good with them, but I know it. But yeah, we do a lot of music. Listen to a lot of music. Fuck a copyright.
Yeah, I do too. Because all they do is tell you your video can't be monetized once you put it. If you decide to put it back up, they tell you it can't be monetized. But I'm not worried about that, man. Sometimes you just need to hear music. What you drinking, bro? What you drinking?
Natty Light.
Natty Light. Oh, you're Natty Light. What are you drinking down there?
I'm back.
Oh, okay.
I'm on a Bush Ice.
Natty, you got Bush Ice.
Bush Ice.
Okay.
Hang on, I'm
Yeah,
about to
that's
bring
the
up
kind-
the PBR.
Yeah, that's the kind of beer I'd drink. But yeah, PBR, hell yeah, man. I'd DJ'd a club and they had $2 PBRs, 16-ounce tall boys. I can't even tell you how many times that messed me up, man, that PBR. I like PBR, though. I think it's underrated. I think people think it's a trash beer, but I like it. I think it's all right. I like Coors Light, too, but it tastes like water. What's your favorite beer? All of us. I'll go first. I've always been a Miller Lite guy. Who's next? How about you?
Budweiser for me.
Oh, you can't answer. He can't. Bud for you, Miller Lite for me.
Even though I'm not drinking a Budweiser,
Hey,
Bush Ice
Okay.
is for the bucks. While
You
I
want me to
drink.
turn it down? I'm trying to see what relaxing's saying. Turn it down.
no.
One word. One word. No.
No, hang on. I'm getting a lot of like reverb. Hang on.
Yeah, I think it's on your end.
It's probably because of it. May be because of me. I'm not using a mic.
Oh,
It's probably because of me relaxing.
You might have the other stream still open on YouTube. It was coming. I think it was coming. I could hear it only when he talked.
Oh, I had a stream. I did set up another stream. I wonder if it's still here.
He may have, like, when you come on the panel, sometimes if you don't forget to shut the that might be in his reverb. He was hearing both streams open.
Oh, okay.
You got to close
Well,
down.
maybe he'll.
Side.
Yeah, he came out. Maybe he'll come back in. I mean, it's one of those things. I'm going to have a mic. I just don't have. I have 3 or 4, probably 5 mics sitting around here. I just got to dig them up.
The biggest nemesis that I found on how much you'd ever do it, especially with having guests and stuff. And a lot of times it's not necessarily going to be your end. It's going to be them. But
yeah,
audio,
that was my bad.
audio is
Oh,
the hardest thing. Audio is one of the trickiest. You can get the video, but audio can be tough.
Yeah, it is tough, man. The people who are good at it make it look easy, don't they? I don't. I'm just like, well, when I have 1,500, 2,000 to spend on my studio, then mine will sound professional too. Until then, we gotta be a natural light. We gotta be a PBR. And that's what we'll be. Relaxing. What's your favorite beer, boss?
Oh, normally Bud Light, but
Okay.
it gives me a headache lately.
Really?
Yeah.
I get a headache from regular Budweiser, but Bud Light.
I mean, a regular Budweiser.
So, but like lately, it's been like Busch Light, Natty Light gives me a headache. I don't know. I might just go back to PBR.
I think now let me ask a follow-up question. Relaxing. When you say that these certain beers give you a headache, now you haven't mentioned the number of these beers that you drink, because maybe that has something to do with the headache.
That equates into
Hey.
I resemble it.
I'm this is like my last Natty Light. I got today. Oh, I got the PBR.
That's and you don't like PBR, right?
Huh?
And you like PBR though, right?
Well, PBR's been like a classic forever. Who doesn't like PBR?
Hey, when I moved down to Texas, man, they have a beer down there called Lone Star, and
Yeah.
it's okay, but it gave me a headache. It was like Bud. I'm a pussy when it comes to beer. I always have been. I'll admit it. I don't care. I'm a much better drunk on like Southern Comfort or something like that. Southern Comfort's a good buzz for me. I'm a nice guy. I'm not one of these fighting drunks. I've never been that. I'm the one breaking the fights up, being the funny guy. That's always been me. How about y'all? Relaxing. You look like a drunk fighter.
Bro, I'm a drunk passer outer. I've been on some of your live streams, Liver Cheese, and it's like, remember the day, I think we were doing like, hey, who's going to win this game? I don't think I made it to the end. I don't know who won.
You were close that night.
Yeah. I don't think I won. I don't know who won. Who won?
Yeah, I think I actually in that one, Wolfie won, but he gave his win to Swan.
Okay.
Of course he did, right? No, and Wolfie was up here. Here's someone. This might be you, but Wolfie was up here, but he disappeared. We don't know what happened to him. So we didn't say anything that would make him angry. I don't know why. Maybe his mom came home and he had to get out of the basement.
I don't know.
Hey, don't tell him I said that. Don't tell him I said that.
Video from earlier today. And
oh yeah. Hey, I was a little hot, man.
And you were talking about last night's show, and you were going live. I was like, man, I wish I was there, man.
You're talking about. So we could actually see you and hear you now? Yeah, no shit.
No. Like what you were talking about, like you're like, man, we're having a great time, and I was like, oh man, I missed it, and I was watching the video, and I was like, trying to get my phone back on, and I still don't. This thing.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Yeah.
It's the new S25.
Hey, dude, we were just talking about that, bro. I talked about that yesterday. I had an S24. And it got stolen, so I got the upgrade. I got the S25 Ultimate, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I got the Ultimate." And I like the 24 better. I like the 24 better.
This is like the basic 25, like because they didn't have the Edge and the one below the S25X. They didn't have it, so I was like, "Well, I'll just go with the cheapest one." I was like, "It can't be that bad." I can't figure out for the life of me how to work this thing.
They changed some of the swipe functions on it, and they did some weird things that I don't like the fact that it doesn't have an audio jack. I hate that, dude. I hate that. It doesn't have an audio jack.
They did that a while ago. That was with my S20 or S20, whatever, the one that I lost.
Yeah.
It didn't have it either because I had to like put it on my bike. I had to plug in my phones, and now you got to use the earbuds. And I'm like, earbuds don't last as long as I want to go riding a bike.
Yeah, You can get some headphones and they have an adapter that goes into it, but that adapter is always a piece of crap, dude. The longest one's ever lasted me is like a month. So I don't know. It's got a great camera. So at least you got that. But give it some time before you take it back. Are you going to take it back?
25. What was it? This is like the S25 something. I don't even know, dude.
How many gigs of memory do you have in it?
28. It's
Okay.
like the lowest of the S25s. But the one that I wanted had like 256.
That's the one I got, the 256.
Yeah, see, that's the one I wanted. They didn't have it.
Oh, well. You know, it's if we reach a spot where flagship phones are going backwards instead of going forward, we have a problem because we're paying a lot of money for those phones. A lot of money for those phones. So we should expect quality.
This is like 10-year-old technology right here.
Yeah.
$600.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, hey.
And the new ones are like what, 900?
Mine was I think 14, but I got one of those discounts because I don't know, something happened. I got a discount, but I'm it'll be paid off in another year. So I'm happy. I got a 2-year payment plan on it. Remember the days when you could walk into Verizon and walk out with a phone without paying for shit? Remember those days? Now you go in, what do you got for free? They look at you like you're a nut, man. They're like, we ain't got nothing for free.
Or you just got to get on that payment program where it's like $28, $35 a month.
Yeah, that's and they're getting you there. You know they're going to get you there, but you know, it brings me back to my point, man. It's not red versus blue. It's the 1% versus you. Let's get on board with that, man, because we're too much infighting while these billionaires just rape us. Come on, man. Come on, we demand more. We deserve more. We didn't make it to our age to get screwed over by every company out there. And I'm sorry I missed these comments. Let me go ahead and read some of them real quick. Okay, yeah. Somebody else has a birthday. Check this out, guys. Who else has a birthday? Oathkeeper. Oathkeeper is. He said he was turning. Put it up there again, Oathkeeper. I can't. I turned 63 on the 5th of February, or he turned 63 on the 5th of February. So look at this, guys. We got a whole bunch of Aquarius in here. Strange. But you know, I don't look at those. I don't know. Maybe the wind blew and brought us all together. I don't know. All right, who's your favorite bands from the 70s? I'll go first. Band from the 70s. I'm gonna have to say I wish I'd thought about that before I asked the question. Somebody else answer.
I'll be right back.
Who? I'll be right back.
Damn, I'll be right back. I never heard of them, but I don't know. We go through this all the damn time, man, and try hard to get a top 5 sometimes, but I'd probably lean towards Skinner. I'd probably go Leonard Skinner.
That's a good one.
More like this, probably I put them like all the time, let alone 7. You know. Yeah,
that's a really good one.
But it's
I'm gonna go with a weird one here. I would either go with Aerosmith or I mean, you could say Led Zeppelin, but Led Zeppelin was early, you know, so I'm not really going to include them. I'd say Aerosmith or Styx. Those are my two that I really love. From Aerosmith, I didn't like their later stuff, but I love their early stuff. Holy shit, their early stuff was phenomenal, man. Woo, that was good stuff. That guitar riff, I mean, come on. You could recognize that guitar riff around the world, right? It's a classic.
Mm-hmm.
All right, how about you, Relaxing? Favorite 70s band?
Question. These or these?
Well, whatever helps you read, brother. We ain't here to judge.
Yeah, don't matter. These are like my driving glasses, but I haven't worn them in forever and they're dirty.
Look at our old asses in here all with reading glasses.
Yeah, I got my cheese, man.
Because it helps with the light.
You got those to look cool, and then you whenever there's no hot girls around or anything, you pull these out.
Right?
It is what it is, bro. All of our eyes go, man. That's just
Yeah,
life.
dude. I look at myself. I'm like, I look old. Let me put some. Like y'all are wearing glasses. I'm like, I'm good. Let me help myself out.
Too.
It's-
Mine went
it's-
fast. I started using the reading glasses. I mean, it went.
Yeah, mine did too, man. I noticed it, and I was like, "What the hell's going on?" My wife said, "You're old. Get some reading glasses." And I was like, "Holy shit, it's a miracle."
Well, when I got these, man, it's been, God, how many years? Like 2 years ago when I got these.
Mhm.
And the optometrist, he was taking the thing. He was like, show me how far it takes you to read this. And he was like, and he prescribed me, these are like double lenses. And I was like, I don't need reading glasses. Well, now I do. I think he knew.
Yeah. And it sucks, man, but that's just something that's going to happen to every single one of us, just about. I mean, there are some old people who I guess have 20/20 vision, but I ain't met them. Not
used
saying
to.
we're old guys. Look, let me rephrase that. We're not old, man. It's a state of mind, and but your body don't give a shit. You can say 100 times it's a state of mind, and your body says, "Yeah, you think it's a state of mind? Let's see how you feel this morning."
See, like if I look like this, I can't read the chat, but if I do that, I can read the chat.
Oh hell! Right, Wolfie, get in here. Wolfie, get in here. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just saw Wolfie jump back in the chat. Hey, if you're doing this, that means it's extra bad, because if you have the
it's like down here is the reading part, and up here is like the seeing part. But if I turn it off, I can read it.
Are you looking at a phone?
No, this is on my laptop. I still haven't figured my phone out.
Oh yeah,
yet.
you told me that.
And I can still see, like if even with these on, I can read the chat.
Yeah, I'm on a laptop and I still can't see the chat. So damn, these reading glasses on. I gotta get.
So what's the band? Give us your band.
Yeah,
1970.
I said Leonard Skinner.
He said Leonard Skinner. I said Styx. I like Styx and Aerosmith, but I know Styx is not the best answer. But
no, Styx is actually better than you think, because if you listen to their songs, they're like bangers a lot. Like it's like banger after banger.
Yeah. Hey, can I change my answer? Will y'all let me change my answer?
Yeah.
It's up to y'all. Yeah. Okay. I want to go with oh shit! I might have already forgotten it. What's your favorite?
Points are all made up, so whatever.
What's your favorite band from the 70s, Bob? Oh, Queen. Queen. Take away Styx, and I'll add Queen. Okay. I love them both, but talent wise, Freddie Mercury, holy shit! I mean, he was just an amazing front man. Whatever, even if you don't like gay people or whatever, and you got something against that, you got to admit the guy could sing his nuts off, bro. He could sing. You're thinking on it, relaxing. I can tell.
I'm trying to think of something like a really good one, but the only one.
Don't say Kid.
For me, the 70s could be, man, it could be like even going like just depending on what genre it would be. Like it could be John Denver.
It could be it could be Led Zeppelin.
It could be Zeppelin. It could be who was that guy? Gordon Lightfoot.
It could be Gordon Lightfoot.
I mean, it just depends on what type of music you like.
It could even be Journey. Didn't Journey come out in the 70s?
Yeah.
Late 70s? Do you know Slim?
Journey, I ain't sure about that, but it's fine. But yeah, Journey's good though. I like Journeys. I don't know if they were in the 70s.
I thought of a band the other day, and I thought about you, Liver Cheese.
That'd be late 70s.
I want to ask you if you remember this band.
Tell me.
Aldanova.
I remember the name. I can't remember. I know one of their songs, wasn't it? Hold on. It was like a keyboard kind of synth.
Think of a song, and I was thinking, even if he remembers the band, I doubt he would be able to remember a song. But I know that we could both did Slim Cricket. Do you remember Aldo Nova?
I don't remember. That name don't ring a bell at all to me. No.
It does to me, but I can't remember. I want to say they were prog rock. I want to say. I don't know.
And I can't remember even the type of music that they sang, but it just popped in my brain. I was like, what?
I'm going to have it for you next time we come on. I'm going to have it for you. I will find out. I mean, I could look up Aldo Nova on YouTube. Then it would probably pop up their biggest hit. But I think it was like a skating rink kind of song, if I recall. But why does one of their guys look like me, or you were just thinking about music like Aldo Nova? I got to run this by relaxing. Figure it out and let me know, because now I'm really interested.
I'm still trying to figure out my phone, but hang on.
Man, I had something amazing happen last night, and I've been chomping at the bit to tell you guys, and now it's just slipping my mind. These damn gummies. I swear to God, man. Ugh. Hey, look at the shoes I got today for $1.99. I know they're used, but there you go. That's your presentation part of the show. Wolf, get in here, bro. I don't know what you're doing, but get in here.
Get in here. Update mode.
Relax. Have you met Swan yet on video?
No.
Oh man, I met Swan. I got to see Swan on video because the guy right above you, Slim Cricket, he's got a streaming channel like this, and she suggested it. So I went over there, and she's one of the people who were up on the screen, and she's just a wonderful person, man. She seems exactly like I thought she'd be. Exactly. And they got a firecracker over there named Solitaire. How long Solitaire been with you, Slim?
She's one of the first persons, a buddy of mine I know in real life, Boot, comes on with me. But she was like, come on, like the second or third live she's been on. She don't come on every live, but then we coined, we started getting paused out on YouTube before StreamYard with this music. So she coined the fuck a copyright Friday night. So she generally, she comes up other nights, but yeah, she's been here the whole while.
That's good stuff. I like that.
Found my channel, and she found me jamming a Rush when I was just doing like short. I wasn't doing lives yet, but I was making videos, music video, like lip syncing to whatever. And she caught me because she liked Rush. And when I had about 700 subs, she subbed up, started following, commenting in my shorts. Then I went live, and so yeah, she's been there for a minute.
You can't buy stuff like that, man. That's loyalty.
All right.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that she contributes to your show too. That's a big deal, you know. I like people who want to be active, want to come in and offer me advice and, you know, suggest games. I love that, man. You're not going to offend me in any way. If you suggest a game, I will try to get that game and we'll try to play it together. But so that's cool as hell, man. I'm going to ask you a real personal question, Sliminy, or I keep calling you Sliminy. I'm just going to call you Slim.
All good.
I'm going to ask you a question because I didn't check the other night. I did sub to your channel. What are your subs at right now?
Sub count?
Yeah, sub count.
I think I just went over like 5,500, like 5,530 something. I think now I just went over 5,500 a couple of days ago.
Cool, man. That's good stuff. You got some good numbers there. I'm sitting at 33, almost 3,400. But the thing that's cool about the people in my group is a lot of my people that I have 3,400 subs, 35, whatever. A lot of them are cops. Because I'm a First Amendment auditor. So they're not going to be coming to these streams. They want to see my videos of me out recording the government. They want to see that. They want to make sure I'm not attacking someone, you know, and I don't. I highlight good cops. I love good cops, but I also demand accountability from shitty cops because they're public servants, but I love them. And the ones that are really, really good at their job, are an asset to this country. And that's why I will never go up to a cop to antagonize a cop. Why would I do that? I don't hate cops. I hate bad cops. Huge difference. Huge
Right.
difference. So, but people
And,
think, oh man, he's talking back to a cop. He hates all police. Hell no, I don't hate all police, brother. I've used the police. I'm sure I'm going to need the police in the future. You know what I mean? They're not my enemy. Hell yeah, PBR, brother. Hell no, they're not my enemy. No. So, so
most
yeah,
of
a lot of them. Go ahead.
They're from my videos too. Obviously, I mean, I might get 10 people watching my live, but I don't know. But a lot of it's from my. I got it like over a couple thousand video. A lot of short videos, or mostly shorts. So most of those are from there, but they gradually pick up to the lives. I was gonna show you right quick before I go. I meant I knocked this out the other night by accident.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I fucking something tripped me up when I was coming back in here. I don't know what happened. That did nothing to do with them bush ice, I promise you. But there's more on
That's
here.
okay, man.
I got on my community page. I got a PO box. I've been having people. So I got one with Solitaire, and there's me, Cricket in North Carolina.
Oh, that's cool, bro. That's cool.
In North Carolina. That's my buddy Asado Treats is in Washington State. Joe, well, I nickname people a lot of times. He's Joe, but he's in London. So he sent me one, California, Joe DiMaggio, and he's got a daughter in the States that he also sent me one of her for. So I got a Tennessee.
That's cool, man. That's really cool.
A buddy of mine I've been following here, Tommy Stiggs. He's in Jersey. And then you might have seen Gina. Gina was in the chats the other night. I'm pretty sure while you was there from another New Jersey. And then Suzanne from New York. She didn't get the memo. I was collecting little ones, but we'll take a big one too.
That is really cool, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give you props, brother. I'm gonna give you props because look, man, you do little things for your fans like that, and I'm sure that means a lot to all of them. It would mean a lot to me, man, if I was on your channel and I looked up and there's my name. I'd be like, holy shit, that's cool. Thank you for doing that, man. Continue to do stuff like that. Your channel's gonna grow. Who cares if you only have 10 people a night in your subs? Today there's 4 of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us. Okay. Get them over there. They're going to get there, man. I like what you do. I like it. It's a relaxing environment. And that's what I look for. I want to get away from all this political crap every now and then. I want to be away from it.
Yeah, it was another thing I turned, because when I started doing lives and doing my channel, it started in COVID 2020. I was having shit. I was going like, use your fucking brain, this. I was like, I was watching all this shit. And I was like, man, I'm going to do it. But I know I didn't have enough receipts to come on here and do any of that, because I don't want to have to come in there and have to not have all the facts with me, like, well, duh. I said, you know what? And that's what back to music. And that's when I started doing music. I said, everybody loves music, universal language. Oh, yeah. And it was the same thing. It was an escape. Sometimes we go down rabbit holes. And I try to dig my way out.
That's normal, man. That's normal. I'm guilty of it, bro. Ass relaxing. I had one earlier today that I wasn't a very nice guy. But you know what? At the end of the day, man, we all calm down and we relax and we meet in a place like this. If we're critical thinkers, like I think we are, and we realize, that political party or that doesn't define him as a person. You know what I mean? He's a person. He's a person. He's probably got dogs like me. We can talk about his dogs and all that shit, especially music, because relaxing down there, he always brings the heat with the relaxing. Can you play? I know you told me before. Remind me.
What?
Can you play?
Can I play?
Yeah. What do you play?
Like an instrument? No. Yeah. Dude, I've owned like multiple guitars, electric and acoustic. I learned a little bit of like blues and a little bit of jazz, but nothing like I can't. And I really love piano, but my favorite, if you want to know my favorite, cello. Believe it or not.
My sister played cello. She played cello in high school.
I mostly play air drums. I'm real good at air drums. I'm a real good
I see your sticks, bro. Hey,
air drummer.
Relaxing. I'm the same way, bro. I'm not. I would never consider myself a musician. I have written songs, but I do it piecemeal. I can't I can't just play you something on the piano. I can play you the chorus, and then I can play you the bridge and all that stuff. But I have to do it separately. No way I'd be able to do it live, you know. So, but I also understand how. Do you have any musical instruments around you still? Relaxing?
Oh no, they've been long gone. Now I do. I hike and bike mostly.
I know, but have an instrument around you just to have it, because even if you don't play it, instruments all. I don't know what it is. I'm weird, dude. I own guitars and I couldn't play them, but I loved having them. You know what I mean? I tried a little bit, and eventually I was like, "Oh well." But I can learn guitar at 55. If I want to go pick up a guitar tomorrow, I'll go do it, and I'll learn it. Damn it! It might take me 5 years, but I don't think I'm going to do that though.
I had a friend. God, this was 30 years ago. I had this acoustic guitar and he broke it. He broke the neck down towards the end. And I was like, dude, I'll take it. And I wood glued it back together and clamped it. And I let it sit there for like probably 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just, and he had stickers all over it and it was cool. So it was just like a decoration piece.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was back in Oklahoma. And then I moved to Colorado. And then I found a guy, he was into guitars. I was like, hey, you think you can string it for me? He was like, man, I don't know. He's like, I'll try. And then I bought a tuner for it, and he strung it. And I ended up tuning it, and it tuned out. Even with the broken neck, that like was completely, and I just wood glued it back together, and it's still. I mean, it sounded good on the tuner. Not that I could play it, but it tuned.
I mean, we all want to be the rock star musicians, you know. I got an idea for you guys. If you ever see, because I did this many years ago, I found an old guitar. It was an electric guitar, probably wasn't worth shit, didn't have strings or nothing. I just wanted it to hang on my wall. And what I did was I took it home and I started like collecting stickers and painting on it and doing all kinds of weird stuff. And I had a piece of art. I guarantee you, if there's someone out there that can find old guitars that aren't available, that aren't of use anymore, and they can take them and they can refurbish them and make them into an art piece, people will buy the shit out of that. That's a good idea. But the problem is finding the old guitars, because people don't just give them up like that. You know what I mean? They're not, and finding them cheap enough to make a little bit of money. So, but don't take that idea because I'm going to do it. Now I'm going to go looking for a guitar. I've got it already in my mind.
Did I just
when I had an escape room? Go ahead, bro.
Been doing for like ages now, like 30 years now. Really,
Yeah.
Right? Like, okay, hang on. I know you probably remember this song. This is probably the one that you know.
Life is just a fantasy. Life is just a fantasy. Life is just a fantasy. It just popped in my head before you started playing it. I was like, it is one of those that was way back there. Popped in my head.
And I was like, and I know the song, but I never connected the two.
Yeah, kind of proggy. Wouldn't you say a little bit? Definitely rock, but kind of maybe a little prog rock. That's cool, man. Isn't it cool how shit just pops out like that you ain't even thought of in 50 years,
And then you forget a song, and then you think of a band, and you're like, what did that band play? And you're like, I haven't thought about that song since the like mid 80s, because they stopped playing it on the radio, so you never knew.
Hey, Relaxer, were you here the other night, bro? I forgot the name of Michael J. Fox. All my life, I was sitting here like, what is going on? That has never happened to me in my life. I would never forget someone like Michael J. Fox, but I was listing off some of my favorite movies, and I couldn't think of his name. It's crazy. Everybody was making fun of me and shit. I was like, okay, make fun of the high guy. Michael J. Fox. We were talking about Doc Hollywood. That's my favorite movie from him. I don't know why. I just love that movie.
When he's calling just to listen to the voicemail or the weather. Yeah, that was good.
he got stranded in a small town. He was traveling to LA to be a doctor, and he ran into that fence.
Oh
And
yeah,
it's got the famous. You like that movie too, Slim?
yeah, it was a long time. I like most Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Stuff, but yeah, that was
I do too.
years.
I do too. He's one that I like most of his catalog. He's and what's funny is I always considered him like the all American Mel. He's Canadian.
Oh really?
Yet he seems like an all American neighbor, doesn't he? Like we all grew up with, you know. No, he's Canadian. Our friends to the north, right?
Long beard and like look, guys.
What? You trying to show us you still got your hair, boss?
Huh?
You trying to show us you still got your hair?
No,
All right, man.
yes, yeah.
No, that's good, man. That's good. That's good at our age to have hair like that, brother.
Back in my early 30s, I think my hair was as long as liver cheeses.
Well, look at Slim's. Slim's got some long hair over there too. Me and Slim could be brothers from a different the same mother.
Right on.
And
I'm looking in a mirror right now.
Yeah, you got me with everything, man. I've tried, man. I can't get no beard. Just won't go down. Just won't.
I'm cutting it. It's too much, man. Maybe I'll Fu Manchu it or something.
the only reason
I cover this up. I cover this up because I've just got shitty teeth. I tell people too. It makes them feel bad when they come in and they're like, "Shave that shit off your face," and I'm like, "Bro, I got shitty teeth, man." And then they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man."
Yeah, shitty and lack of pretty much, but yeah, it's not as noticeable with that. But I don't really care. But I did shave around right before Halloween. I shaved all the way down to. Not like with I took my clippers and went low as they would go to it. That because my buddy was having a little Halloween thing and it was coming up. It was supposed to be a little like a circus act, like the creepy circus stuff. And I kept coming up, but I ended up going as a like a creepy mime.
Nice.
So everything off, so I could put the face paint on and put it all white, and then it went like black around the eyes and then black around the mime. Made it like a little creepy looking mime. I ordered that the little shirt, the little red bandana, and the little. Fucking what's that hat? A little beret.
Yeah, beret. Yeah. Kind of like this one's not a beret, but it's close.
Yes. Similar to that. Yeah.
I got a follow-up question, Slim. Continue, but I got a follow-up question when you get done.
That was pretty much it. That was disgusting.
Okay, so my follow-up question is: now, so you're a mime at a party, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so please tell me you didn't piss people off all night by miming the whole night.
No, I fucked around with
instead of just saying I need a beer, you're going.
Yeah, I didn't really, but there was right many people there, and I would roll up them every now and then. They'd like, hey, what's going on? I'd be like,
I would have dug it, dude.
Yeah, no,
I would have dug it.
I went and danced. I did do the finest in solitaire. Said you got in because I made a video on my channel. So I knew you'd get a chance to do that move because the night before. We was talking on my live. I was like, maybe I need to start doing me some mime shit because I ain't really been I just came up with it'd be the easiest thing I could throw together. But I did get the one chick I know I did get a chance to pull the old damn the song was playing. I did the old ride.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Reel her in, man. See?
And then we danced a little bit and I went down low and like come back like pull myself up on this rope and shit. But yeah, but no, I didn't roll around. I did for a little while. Then I started.
Slim, I got to give you props, man. You're using your costume to the best of your ability to get a little ass. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all, sir. You know what I would have done? I would have come up to you and I would have come up to you. You're a complete stranger. I would have said, "You're in a box. You're in a box." And I would make you do the box thing, you know?
Yeah,
no, you're in a box. That would be fun. That sounds like a great costume, man. I've never even thought about being a mime. You got a creative brain, man. I usually just go pick up the usual caveman costume or whatever it is at the. You got to add your own accessories is where it's all at. Hey, let me ask you, Slim. I see you got a cross back there, and I don't know your religion, but I assume you're a Christian. Great for you. Would you get angry if somebody came to the party dressed as Jesus? Would that make you mad?
Nah, I don't guess so. No, probably not.
Yeah, I mean it's a fair question. I wondered it because I've seen some people dressed as Jesus, but they were really nice. They weren't trying to, if you came in as a Jesus being a jackass, that would be unacceptable.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I kind of halfway answered your question there, Slim. Is that the way you feel?
Yeah. Well, yesterday I come in, I see more people come down steps. It's like Satan and stuff, Satan or shit like that. But then again, they're raising hell.
Yeah.
They're raising
As
hell.
long as they're not like. I wouldn't be dressed as Jesus grinding somebody on the dance floor. Okay, I don't have the confidence to do that.
I'd say more if it was say which I don't know what a formal Halloween party would be. We don't go to them. We're drinking beer and raising hell type parties. So yeah, it probably wouldn't be in any of our parties, my parties.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
But yeah, like some kind of formal people got together and had this thing. They came in, like I said, and they went around, just played a part, going up there grinding and smoking crack and shit or whatever. Just done.
You had your hand up. What's up?
He went to smoking crack.
What happened? What happened? What are you talking about?
Y'all cracking up, dude. No.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good, man. That's good. Hey, you should see me and Wolfie together, bro.
Hey,
I'm telling you, man, me and Wolfie have something. We have a comedic thing going on. I don't know what it is. Go ahead.
One of the best costumes I ever saw was I was in this convenience store where I think it was back in Tulsa. And this girl walks in and she's got a chicken suit on, right? With a bunch of like suckers like stapled to it. And I was like, I look at her and I'm like, well, what are you supposed to be? And she's like, a cocksucker.
That's a good costume.
It was whatever, and I still think about that to this day.
I love creative people, man. Around Halloween, you meet that one person you just cannot figure it out, and then they give you some answer, that really makes you think, and you're like, oh, I get it. But I love that. I love creative people who do stuff like that, who mime, go to parties with mime. That's awesome.
Another cheesy girl man I made this quick. Speaking of Halloween, this has just been several years back. My nephew was throwing the same one where they would everybody was going dressed, didn't really have a theme, but they was dressed in shit. And I really at one time wouldn't even go. I was like, man, I don't want to go out there. And I was at the house, my brother, everybody was all out at his place. I was like, fuck, we're gonna have to crash here and there if we get out there and drink anyway. I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll go. But I didn't plan on going, so I had nothing. But it just be happened for some reason. They had the Unabomber was in the news again. It wasn't the same time as Unabomber. It was either some kind of like how many years since it happened type deal, or for some reason he was in the news again. I was like, you know what? And I had sometimes back with my gray hoodie on and shit, my damn glasses just right, and with fucking dark sunglasses. Man, you like the Unabomber back in the day when it was a big thing. They had this set. They said, look like. So I was like, okay, what I can do? I got the sweatshirt, I got the glasses. Let me do a run out in my shed. Let me find something. I fucking find nothing. I found a paint roller, and I found some red confetti or paper or something. So I wrapped it up and taped it. I found a piece of electrical wire that's about right or whatever, and I stuffed it down in to make it look like a fuse. And I rolled out there, and I came as the fucking Unabomber with my little fucking fuse and pipe. But before the party was over, I ended up, which ended up working out better because I ended up fucking with people who were all taking pictures and shit, and I kept sneaking up behind them fucking that lighter. So I ended up being the photo bomber instead.
Well, that's cool, man.
Photo bombed everybody. Everybody came home with a picture with me in the fucking back. They didn't know I was back there fucking acting like I'm about to throw the bomb on her. But yeah, so I ended up being.
You know what? Hey. 30 years from now, when they pull, or 20 years from now, hopefully we're all still alive. But when they pull those pictures out, they're gonna remember that night as being a great night. And they're also gonna say, "Oh, and look, of course," and they're all gonna get a good laugh at it. So your little games that night are gonna provide humor in the future. Just so you know, they're gonna look back and go, "That was a great night." And this guy was one of the reasons. Look at him in here. You got to photo bomb everybody. That was cool. That's cool shit, bro. I like that, man. Yeah, man. I I'm probably gonna. Relaxing's talking to his wife. Did you get in trouble?
No.
Oh, okay.
Back down.
Some fall off the wall.
No, I took it down because I had my name on it.
Oh, gotcha. Relaxing, you're a good guy. Ain't nobody gonna mess with you, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know though. There are some crazy ones out there, man. Hey, relaxing. Let me ask you this, man. Slim, you ever had this happen to you, bro? When I first started live streaming, there was a guy who came in here called Jonathan Carpenter, and he was cool, but he kept asking me. He said he wanted to collaborate on something, and he wouldn't. He was kind of being a little wormy about it. But I was like, you know what, bro? Send your information to me. And he sent it to me, and I went to click the email, and he's a gay guy trying to fucking hit on me, man. And I'm like, look, man, I'm an ally for you or whatever, but don't. I mean, I just I don't know where I gave him that signal. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to get at. It's like, bro, I mean, I've talked to you on a live chat. Did I wink at you or something? I mean, what, how did you get that idea? Is it because of my law? I don't think I look gay. I think I look homeless. I think I look homeless. Yeah, but he came back in the chat like, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks later. And he was like, hey, bro. And he's like, are you mad at me? And I wasn't going to bring it up in front of everybody. I was like, no, man, I ain't mad. It's cool. Just, I wanted to say, hey, it's cool, bro. Just know that even though I may support you, don't, you got to understand, I'm not gonna. That's just not me. It's not me for now. Who knows? 10 years from now? No, I'm just kidding. It's not me, man. I'm married. I love my wife very much, but I protect people. If somebody thinks they're being bullied or something, I'll try to come to their aid, regardless of who they are. Right. It's just It is what it is. But do you ever get anything like that, Slim? Do you get any weird comments or people sending you stuff, or a fan who may be a little bit you don't know about? You know what I mean?
I read that one. I mean, get some usually different comments, weird comments. Sometimes they're usually like gay comments, but not necessarily.
Yeah.
Not towards me, but I did get a porn bomb one time.
Oh, what happened there?
Yeah, it was just fucking one night sitting there drinking and shit. I had streaming song and doing the StreamYard. Had a few people up on the panel. And I was like, shit, dude, somebody came backstage, hadn't been in the chats, man. I wasn't thinking straight. I know better now. I know a lot better then, but and I was like, oh no, look at this dude. He come back like real good. Had big headphones, big setup and shit all that. I said, yeah, that's the motherfucker up. It's like, hey, yeah, I've been checking you for a while, man. I've been so for a while. I said, hey, cool, whatever. Ask a couple. Then somebody else pops up backstage. She said, hey, somebody else. And he's nice little setup too. And it's like, oh no, I don't know him at first. Y'all came in at the same time. But anyway, before I get to the second dude that came in with him, and next thing before I know it, man, he had a fucking phone up to the damn camera.
Oh, what a jackass!
It was sure enough there was some stuff going down. But,
that's that. Why would anybody want to do something like that? What enjoyment could you get out of doing something like that? I just don't understand the thought process behind it. You know what I mean?
So we've talked
I get being a troll to an extent, because we've talked about that before. I'll play with trolls. We'll banter a little bit. When they start threatening to kick my ass, that's when it's like, get out of here, man. We're people.
Yeah, I mess with it. We like to fucking with the trolls for a little while until they start slowly, just like spam fucking chat, just start putting some just real too vulgar stuff in. I was like, okay, we had a little bit of fun for a minute, but yeah, I'll humor them for a little bit, ask them questions. You want to ask me some questions? I got some questions too.
I do it too, bro. If they come into my chat and they're and they haven't proven to me they're nothing at that point except a normal person. Prove to me that you're either a nice, kind individual or you're just a piece of shit. You have to prove it to me, because I'm not going to go out and say that group's a piece of shit, that group's a piece of shit, that group's a piece of shit, because I know in my 55 years of knowledge that actually when you go out and meet people, you'll find out that generally people are pretty damn good. Pretty good. I believe in humanity, and I think people are pretty good. That's why all this talk of civil war and all this shit, I don't think it's going down. What's that, Relaxing?
I have a statement on that.
Go ahead. Give me.
people will treat you the way that they perceive you. Once that perception changes, then
Hence the reason for this. Because if somebody comes up to me, they think I'm homeless or a bum or something, and I'm not, man. I just, I'm a dumbass. I didn't take care of my shit. But also, I was pretty poor too. I'm not gonna lie. Go ahead.
Oh, dude, I'm poor. We're
Oh,
all.
okay.
But anyway, so like the way I look at me. I don't look like y'all. Like,
You look okay to me, man.
so like when people see me and they're like, oh dude, he's cool. And then I'm hanging out with guys like you guys, and I start talking like guys like you guys, they're like,
Yeah, yeah.
dude, it happens all the time.
People are, yeah, man, and that's why relaxing. You kind of get what you understand what we're trying to do. We're just trying to, tone it down and get to a level where we can speak to each other, man. If I talk to somebody for 30 minutes, an hour, and they're still a prick to me, then I can say, you know what, man, we just agree to disagree, and you're not meant to be in my life. I'm not meant to be in yours. It's okay. That shit happens.
And dude, I grew up in Oklahoma where it's all, dude, it's red. Like,
yeah.
And I live in Arkansas right now and it's red. And I'm like, bro, like most of the people I talk to is like, they don't even want to, like once they figure things out, like we think on the same wavelength. They're like, oh, you're blah, blah, blah. And then it's just, you're tossed to the side.
And you know what though? Think about that. It's also probably like that on the other side too. If a red guy lives around all blue, he's probably like, I'm not being heard. I'm not represented. I just want somebody around me to talk to me. And a lot of times they probably don't get it either. So I don't think it's a red or blue thing. I think it's it's kind of more a bubble kind of thing. You know what I mean? Where you're at, who you're surrounded by. So you got to make the best you can, though, right? You got to do the best you can.
It'll affect your job, how you're promoted.
That's true.
Dude. If I live in like Portland or Seattle, dude.
Yeah. You know what? Jobs are a big thing. They're a big thing. People want to know, what do you do for a living? I tell them, well, I survive. That's what I do for a living. Money for me has never been this huge thing. So I'm an alien, man. I'm an alien. I don't live by money. If I came across it, yeah, I'd spend some of it, but I'd also help other people out and try to take care of my fucking dogs. I'd probably rescue 100 dogs. I'm not going to lie.
I'm a minimalist. In my living room, like I'm in my living room, I have my desk, my laptop, right?
Yeah.
Right next to me, like right here, is my tent that's set up because I haven't taken it down from last time I took it out because it was raining. I just wanted to air it out. Back here is my bicycle on a stand and some tools.
You know what, man? You guys,
that's my living room.
You guys that are minimalistic like that, I appreciate that, man. I've started to get that way. I'm able to let things go a lot easier than I used to instead of just having a house full of. But I'm a reseller too, so it makes it a little more difficult, because I have to bring stuff in to sell it. But I appreciate what you do because you're basically saying, and you understand that you have a few things that are very valuable to you that you use all the time instead of having things that you don't use all the time.
The best room in my house, it's not even a house, it's an apartment, is like the bedroom. Because I've got the bed, queen size bed, 2 nightstands, and a highboy, chest drawers with the TV on it. And that's basically it. I don't spend time out here. The only time I spend, and I have some fishing poles over there. And my camping gear. and my cat litter box. So
Yeah. So you're an outdoor. You feel more comfortable outdoors, is what you're saying. Is that what you're saying?
Dude, love it.
I think old Slim's an outdoorsman too.
Oh yeah, fishing, load of fish camp.
Yeah, fishing, camping, hiking.
Yes, all that. Yes, sir.
Back to nature, man.
Yeah, I've got a hammock that's supposed to be like it's got the underquilt, the hammock, the mosquito net, and then like the rain tarp. And I've never used it. And I've had it for like a year.
You got to use that, bro. There's nothing better than sleeping outside on a cool spring night, man.
I usually just take my tent. And then I've got 2 fishing poles, and I sold one. I had 3. But I've had them for, God, man, I used to work for Bass Pro. That's where I bought them from. It's like the Johnny Walker, like.
Wait, time out. Did you know I work for Bass Pro Shops?
Did you? Oh,
I worked for Bass Pro Shops for 7 years, man.
You get all that half price.
Well, their brands you got half price. Anything redhead, you get it all half price. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, Slim. Believe it or not, now I'm saying this because I don't even know Relaxing's opinion on Bass Pro Shops, but they're a pretty good company. They kind of take care of their employees pretty good.
Yeah, dude, go work for Bass Pro. You can get all your fishing gear and hunting gear for half price. You can get guns 15% off.
Right on.
And people appreciate
twice a year for half price. Like these are like $400 glasses. You can get them for like $180.
Are they Costas?
Yeah, the Costas.
Costas. Yes.
I don't know how you pronounce it.
That was the last thing I did there. I was the manager of sunglass sales, so I know about your sunglasses, bro. And you've got the green lens, right?
Yeah.
That's shallow water fishing.
Yeah.
Lakes. That's a lake fishing glasses. Yeah. A lot of people don't know that. The blue's for deep water. The blue lens, that's for deeper water. You'd be amazed at how many people really don't know that.
Yeah. Bass fishing, crappie. These guys.
You a crappie guy? Yeah. That's what I used to fish when I was a kid.
Crappie is good. Bluegill.
Oh, over there on Reelfoot. That's where we used to go up there on Reelfoot and fish for crappie up there. I think. I remember fishing at Reelfoot at least. Hey, Slim, you ever heard of Reelfoot Lake?
Not sure. Where's that at? What state?
It's up there between. It's kind of it's up around northern Tennessee, Kentucky, but it's also into Missouri. Doesn't it go into like 2 or 3 different states? Relaxing. Pretty big lake, right?
What lake?
The Reelfoot.
Reelfoot.
Oh, I've never heard of that lake.
Oh, okay. Well, okay, cool. I'll tell you an interesting fact about it. It was formed by the last major earthquake. The Mississippi River flowed backwards and caused Reelfoot to form. So when we do have, I know we're on a fault line here, and you should be worried too. Relaxing.
No. I have a statement to make.
Okay.
When I was in junior high, one of my teachers said there will be earthquakes in Oklahoma. And we were like, no way. He was like, no, you don't understand. Like, we like from like eastern Oklahoma to Memphis is a fault line.
Yeah. Mark Street, Arkansas.
And I felt an earthquake in Tulsa the last time I lived there, and I was like, I thought it was my friends fighting in the other room. And they're like, no. I was like, well, why was the bed shaking?
Oh shit! Could have been a couple of reasons. Sorry about that.
It was the other reason, not an earthquake, but you know, it is what it is.
No shit. I think I felt one when I was young, and I see it in TVs, and I try to imagine what it would be like, and I don't think I want to experience it. I really don't.
It just felt like it felt like just somebody was just shaking the bed because I was laying in bed. I was like, what the hell is going on? And then later I find out on the news, it was an earthquake in Tulsa.
Yeah. Now, we're going to have a big one over here eventually. Slim's in North Carolina. What a beautiful state that is. Slim, are you powder blue, buddy?
Am I who?
Are you powder blue? Are you a Tar Heel?
Am I Tar Heel? What for? The teams?
Yeah. You watch any sports or anything?
NFL and shit, but I was always Wolfpack, NC State Wolfpack.
Oh, okay. I usually states have two. They usually got two universities. You got to pick one.
Yeah,
They're like,
exactly.
you got to be this or you got to do that.
A lot of people Duke's the Wolfpack. I always like to go to underdogs. My team sucks. They never do anything.
I'm like that too, bro. I've always been a fan of the underdogs.
Done nothing since '83, especially in the basketball ACC tournament.
Me too. I love to see the little teams beat the big teams. It's just fun.
Arkansas has one team. It's Arkansas. There's Arkansas State. There's
I went there.
There's Arkansas Pine Bluff. But it's just Arkansas is just a one-state team.
Yeah, that's true. I went to Arkansas State. It's a hole in the wall. It's a small school.
Yeah, it's up in Jonesboro.
I do the NFL.
Oklahoma, even Oklahoma is like OU, Oklahoma State, Tulsa.
Mm-hmm. Well, nobody's picking Tulsa.
Huh?
Nobody's picking Tulsa.
I mean, I like the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. You know, that's the heaviest mascot.
No, I didn't know that. Is he a big boy?
Like if you had a hurricane made out of gold.
Oh, okay. I sometimes wonder how they come up with these damn mascots. Hurricanes in Tulsa, I don't get. Grizzlies in Memphis, I get that though, because they didn't change their name. They came from, I think, Vancouver. They came from Vancouver. And there's a story. We kept their name because we used to have a football team called the Memphis Grizzlies that were in the World Football League, the Memphis Southmen or the Memphis Grizzlies. So we were like, no, they had a contest to name the team. And Memphis was like, we like the Grizzlies. So we kept the Grizzlies. In case anybody wonders how they have Grizzlies in Memphis, we actually have a legitimate reason, okay? They're not here, but we have a reason for our team to be called that. What's it, Richmond Spiders? Richmond Spiders?
Me personally, I'm an Oklahoma State fan.
Okay. OSU, Cowboys.
Yeah, Cowboys.
You're the reason God made.
And you'll figure I'm an Eagles fan.
That's the Eagles, yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I got nothing against the Eagles. I got nothing against them. They're fans, you know.
Say we're the worst fans.
I don't think they're the worst fans. I think they're the most passionate fans. Yeah, I don't think they're necessarily bad people. I just think they get very upset. They love their team.
They threw snowballs at Santa Claus. Do you want to know why? Because they won a game, so they couldn't get the first round pick on the next. And it was snowing. If any other team and it was snowing, they would have been doing the same thing.
Yeah. Man, I quit watching college sports, man, because I completely quit. I didn't think I would be able to do that. I was never a huge sports guy, but I watched it, like everybody else. But I didn't have a team that would upset me for the entire week if they lost. You know what I mean? That just didn't happen because it's a sport at the end of the day, and it shouldn't affect me anymore once they've lost. I shouldn't, damn it, the whole week being pissed off. We have people like that. UT fans, man, UT fans are the worst, dude. They will
because
orange all the time.
You were playing the game. You weren't in the game. You were just watching.
Yeah. My team. I quit watching it, dude, because the NIL stuff. Once they started doing that, I was like, why did we come back on?
A bunch. Like then you've got colleges, wanting money, and they're reaching out to donors, and they're like, oh well, we're gonna need an extra million or 2 million to get this guy, and you got these guys coming out of high school wanting millions of dollars. Like, are you kidding me? Out of
Yeah,
high school.
relaxing. I screwed up my opinion on that, dude. Bro, you're good, Slim. I screwed up my opinion or I messed up because I used to think to myself, I was of the opinion for a while that, you know what, the colleges are making all that money. Why not give some of the money to the kids? I was on board with that, and now that what's happened, I'm like, no.
No, I agree with you wholeheartedly. But after what's happened,
No. Dude, you can't go and what I loved about college basketball when I watched the Memphis Tigers is you could watch these kids grow. You would see them 2 to 3 years. If they're really good, you'd see them 2. But now, dude, they go where they think they're going pro. So I don't like going to see a new Memphis Tiger team every single year, and the chemistry's never right. You know what I mean? They put these teams together with superstars with this NIL, and guess what? The team that has the actual juniors and seniors on their team, they beat those guys. They beat them because it's not always about putting amazing talent all together. You know what I mean?
Oh, hang on. If you're winning and he's a junior, you can buy him away as a senior. So it's going to be you're not. It's all going to be like diced up. Like in college sports is going to be. You don't know who's going to win one year. You don't know who's going to win the next year. Because whoever's willing to pay the most money for whatever player, that player's going to win.
Yeah, so I stopped, man, and I started watching the Memphis Grizzlies, and I watch them just because I can follow them. I like following a player. I like to see a player develop. Yeah. I'm sure y'all know about Ja up here with his guns and all that. Ja, the basketball player. If you don't, Slim, I don't know if you're an NBA fan, but Ja got in a lot of trouble, with flashing a gun, and yeah, he should have, but they kind of I supported that kid. I supported him. I was like, come on, man, give him a break. He's a young kid. He made a mistake. And then he did it again. And I was like, I don't know how long I can support this kid, And now he's like, he's not wanting to play, It's like he doesn't want to be on the team or something. And I'm like, man, eventually I gotta stop caring for this guy. If he doesn't want to play here, go somewhere else and play. You know what I mean? Trade him. Why would you have a guy on your team who doesn't want to be here? You know what I mean? That's just a cancer waiting to infect the others in the locker room. If you don't want to be here and don't give a damn, why would any of the other players? Because he's the star of the team. So I'm okay with getting him out of here personally. But yeah, college is, I don't know, man. It's just been ruined, and I hate that because I used to watch college football and I used to love it. I have a grand idea, guys. How about this one? Critical thinkers, get on your brain gear, okay? How about they make it where anybody within 100-mile radius of a college, that's who can play there? Think about it. Oh, wow. We have 100-mile radius around you. You got to recruit from that 100-mile radius. It does 2 things. Number one, it if you have a powerhouse, you built something yourself. You know what I mean? And you've coached them to be a powerhouse. But it also, the fans can really get behind those teams. That's my team. Those are our players from our city. You know what I mean? I don't think it's a crazy idea. I don't think it'll ever happen, but I can dream. What do you think about that idea?
That's good. But 100 miles? 100 miles is pretty good.
200 miles. We can work with that, man. We can work with that.
100 be good. Because it's a college, it's going to be close enough. So 100 to 200 would be.
It would make it very interesting, wouldn't it? The Green Bay Packers.
Kids grew up with each other. You got kids that grew up with each other here and there.
Hey, Slim, the Green Bay Packers, they own that team. That city That is owned. That team is
Yeah,
owned by that city.
when you live there, you got what? I don't know what percentages or whatever like that, but yeah, I know it's
Yeah,
like
and they got to wait for many, many years for some people to die to get in there. You know what I mean? So those guys, I get their rabidness. You know that they own that team. So when the things don't go right, they're like, "Hey, what the hell, man? I got a 0.5% in this team." Don't I?
I got my 0.0000000.
Yeah, yeah, no shit. No shit, man. That's awesome, man.
Let me see your manager. Damn it.
Relaxing. I can't wait, man, until I either come into your chat or you're over here sometime and we can talk real about music. I wanted to have more people in here, and I know it's probably a refreshing thing for you to not constantly talk about music, even if you love it. Sometimes you like to talk about other things, you know. And I know y'all do in your chat. You probably let it go where it goes. You did the other night. You're a good host. You're a good host.
Yeah. We get all over the place sometimes. We use it, but yeah, we use the music. Like, it was copy. You came on Friday, right? Because that was Friday night fucking copyright.
Yeah.
But we do that a couple of Fridays before that. Solitaire she brought on. We didn't go through all. We went through about a third of her damn album, but she went through a hoopty stack of her old albums the other night. Fucking old fucking rock, back to 70s rock. Zeppelin, Rush, I can't remember. She's got a hell of a collection of albums. So we went through. She didn't have nothing to play them on, so we just did an album night. She just went through her collection. Then we just picked ones to play off of whatever album she pulled out, and then I tuned them up on through my shit here on the YouTube.
That sounds great, man. That sounds great.
Had a few Fridays.
I didn't stay that long Friday night. I stayed like an hour because I thought y'all were getting ready to wrap up, and then what's funny is I woke up the next day and I saw that you actually went about 4 hours that night, didn't you?
Yeah, probably, maybe. I don't even know. I might have brought the sun up. Ain't no telling.
That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. I have my limits, man. Like I don't know. I've done 3 hour streams, but and they've gotten away from me. But you lose track of time, man, when you're talking about cool shit and listening to cool music and talking.
What we always say is, I got a buddy of mine. I don't know if he was in or out the other night who was here and when, but if Boot came up. That's actually a guy. I mean, I've known him like 20 some years. Personally know him, and pretty much everybody else that I've never met and never seen them in person. But anyway, we the same things in the House of Rising Sun. We said we get on here, so I used to try to keep it 3 hours. I'd keep them 3 hours and go. But and like you were saying, when I first came in, it's like you don't be, and I don't. I'll sit here and wait. Nobody will come in. It'll be one person or two people come in and say, or one person to come in with a few comments, and then they'll leave, and I'll sit here and I'm like, okay, da-dee-dee-da-da. I'll fuck with my AI fucking music or shit. So I usually don't play real music. If nobody's around, I'll just fuck with my AI or something, play fake music. I ain't gonna waste good music on nobody. If I want to listen to something, I'll just listen to myself. I'll end the live, but I'll stick it in there, and then fucking hour, and then all of a sudden there'll be 5 Bobo come in.
Yeah.
Well,
that's dedication. Dedication. I appreciate it, boss. I appreciate it. I thought I was crazy. I'd sit in here sometimes. I'm like, somebody can come in. Okay, we got 2 people. Oh, they're gone. Oh, now there's 4 people. Oh, now they're gone. Now there's 3 people. So I feel I get it, man. And you help me not feel so damn crazy. Okay.
No, that's all. I heard you saying that. I was in between, like, trying to come up on here and listening when I first found y'all. You was kind of saying that, and because I have people like Solitaire said, man, I don't know how you do it, and Boots, so the other people I know said, man, I don't know how you do it. It's in like 10, 20, 30 minutes. I'm out of there. I was like, I don't know. I was like, somebody, I ain't doing nothing anyway. I'll just start fucking with shit around my desk. I'll look at shit. I'll fuck with AI. I'll get up and look it down. I'll look in, and what we got. And then,
well, you gave me motivation, boss.
Yeah.
You motivated me, so I'll be doing things like that too, man. Hey, I appreciate my phone's sitting at 5%, and I gotta go with the missus, or she's gonna kick my ass. You know
we ended up going 7.5 hours. That's what I was looking at. We went 7.5 hours Friday. That's what we ended up going. And I come on.
Oh crap! I'm gonna be on Friday night, bro.
Friday night.
You do anything Tuesday? You do anything tomorrow night?
Yeah, I'm probably doing some. Probably gonna be on here and probably in about half hour or so. I'll
Oh,
probably
you're going to be up tonight. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
every night. Monday Mayhem, Titty Twisting Tuesday, or sometimes it's just Don't Get It Twisted Tuesday. It all depends. And Wednesday, fucking Whack 'em Up Wednesday, fucking Thursday, fucking yeah, I don't know about not every, but almost every night I'm on.
Yeah, we're trying to work where I can get some kind of regular schedule, but you know, I mean that's just it's a tough thing to do because some nights you're just like, you know what, man, I as much as I want to be in there, I want to spend a little time with my wife tonight, you know. So
and sometimes I used to play like music almost every because that's all I had going. Sometimes like the
yeah,
chat.
you can do that while you're waiting. Just, that's what I do.
Sometimes I do it, or sometimes I don't. Depends on what's going on. But every Friday night around 10 o'clock, we do fuck a copyright Friday night. Where sometimes we'll put a fucking like a genre like 70s rock, or sometimes it's just whatever. I take requests from people in the chats. I'll play it off of YouTube on my end until the fucking Big Brother tries to shut us down or whatever, and then we'll carry on from there.
No, I appreciate you do that, man. Relaxing. You heard him Friday night, man. I'm probably going to stop in there Friday night and check it out. He goes 7 hours sometimes, man. So you pop in there, you're going to see characters in there just like you see in here. So, you know.
I missed 2 days last week because of snow. I'd be working Friday night, so I probably won't make it.
Okay, well, I'll bring your support. I'll bring your support when I go over there. Okay, I'll say relaxing's with me in his heart. Right? Yeah.
One thing I've noticed in the chat is when you got like 3 guys on, those haters don't show up.
Yeah, they don't. They don't want to say nothing, man. It's like, oh, I got 3 against 1 here, and they don't even know we're all different. You know, one of us might agree with some of his points, one of us might agree with other points. You know. Who knows? I was telling him, man, my I'm at 4% now on my phone, so I'm gonna have to cut it tonight, man. Relaxing. It was great to meet you, man. Finally to meet you, and you're.
One day I was like, man, we need to sit down, have a beer, and
hell yeah! If I'm ever in Little Rock, man, I go that way sometimes. So I might be auditing. I might have the cops come knock on your door. No, that's not gonna happen. I'm gonna be real careful when I'm auditing. Trust me, bro. I ain't doing no stupid shit no more. Everything's by the books. I'm telling you, man. I ain't gonna give them a reason. I'm not gonna give them a reason. And also, Slim, man, thank you for stopping by. I'm gonna suggest your channel to my viewers, okay, so they can go over and see you. We can collaborate together. We ain't got to be. He's got a stream, and he might be on a little bit during mine. Man, if I get off and some of your viewers or some of my viewers are over here, they might go straight over to your stream.
I thought that's the way we're supposed to do it.
Yeah. Well, that's the way normal people would do it. Like me and you, who aren't fakes and phonies. You know, like and 80% of the YouTubers.
You're welcome to come. Welcome to the channel. You have to catch me and you come up and say you want to.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Slim.
I'm a little bit different ways before you better goes dead. I'm not always. I don't mind. Sometimes I don't. Well, it depends on
You'll take the back seat. Yeah.
The link sometimes good. Sometimes it can be. It all depends on what's going on. And if you can get some, you'll probably run into them. Probably see people run into them, and it happens on mine. You get talker overs. Hell, I'm guilty of it a lot. Talk over.
I do it.
And the more people,
I'll get better. I'll get better at it. I've done it to relaxing like 18,000 times. Relaxing, I'll improve at it. I'll improve at it, brother. I promise. I need to use these. Hey, guys.
There's a natural delay too. And I'll throw that out there. People don't realize there's kind of a delay between shit, and that's hard to. But no, it ain't just us. It happens to the big timers too.
I've learned some stuff from Slim tonight. I appreciate every bit of advice that you've given me, and I'll see you Friday night, brother. Hey, I don't sign off without telling every one of my people. I don't care if you're a male or female. I love you guys. Continue to talk to each other, and we'll see you next time, guys. Okay, relaxing, Slim. Thanks for being here, guys. Good conversation.
My love, brother. Y'all be good. Peace. Appreciate.
Have a good one.
Nice meeting you. Relaxing.
Hey, man. You too, man.
All right, man. Brother, just ask me how we got the show now.
Hey, hang on. I'm trying to get your link up.
Oh, I don't know how. I ain't got a wrench. I don't know if I can put it, but it's Slimity Cricket.
Oh, I got a whoops. Hang on.
See,
See, I'm trying to join the chat, but it won't let me.
Was I in? I chatted before I came up here. I don't know how far back. Yeah, it's up there. At Slimity Cricket underscore 420.
All right, Slim. So I lost my phone. So I'm trying to like connect to where I was before, to where I could like link into like other people's. And it's not letting me.
Yeah, I don't know how you get there.
It says connect to comment.
Oh, it's probably because he's in. We ain't. I wonder if he knows he's
I'm trying to link my email account, and it won't let me.
All right, I'm on. Yeah. But yeah, Slimity Cricket. Slimity Cricket underscore 420. I don't know if that'll bring you my channel. Find it, you'll see some stuff like that. But yeah.
Okay, so.
But the actual channel, if I can't do it, it's in the chat. I can't show you what it is. It's because it's Slimity.
Yeah,
like instead of Jiminy, it's Slimity.
What?
So it's because it's my actual handle, my channel would be Sliminy. I just got Slim up there. I go by Slim. My channel's like a play on words. Like instead of Jiminy Cricket, it's Sliminy Cricket. So add a INY to the Slim.
Slim INY? Yeah, INY?
Yeah, all one word. Man, instead of Jiminy, make it Sliminy, and then Cricket, and then underscore 420. And then obviously put that should find my channel, and it's all all one, not no spaces or nothing.
I don't post anything on my YouTube channel. I did one thing because it was just like a test thing. You can go check it out if you want to, but it is just one video, and that was it. And it was like 4 or 5 years ago. So, and there's a ton of relaxing musics out there. I don't even remember what the last numbers were on the end of it, but it's just like music and like pictures. That's all it was. So you don't have to join my channel if you don't want to.
No, I'll do it. It's got to give you a sub anyway. You got.
Yeah. I like
music. I'll come back.
No reason.
I'll come back here and find it. But anyway, I'm gonna jump off of here. I don't know if he realized he's still got the live still running. If your comments are coming in,
Nah.
So I'm gonna kick my own self. I'm gonna kick.
I turned 61 in April. Who's that? Mark.
Mark.
Oh, he's from Michigan.
All right, man. Nice meeting you. I'm gonna remove myself out of here. I don't think he forgot to hit it. There was another button here. I don't think he realized.
Well, I guess I'm the only one left on here. So, y'all, thanks for joining. I'm out.